Welcome back to another class on verbling.com. This is teacher Abby here. Hi, Victor.
Hi, Miss Abby. How are you doing?
I'm very good, actually. It's a beautiful morning, blue skies.
Yeah, good
but
weather.
cool. But cool today.
Oh, really?
How was your weekend?
It was okay. It was 2 beautiful sunny days. Yeah.
Nice.
I,
Was
I
it
went
hot or was it cool?
not hot, not cold. It's 25 degrees.
Ah, perfect. What were
Yeah.
you gonna say? You went where?
I went for a walk with my daughter.
Oh, very nice. Sounds like a nice weekend.
Yeah.
Hey, Andre, welcome back to the class. Good to see you.
Hi, Abby. Good to see you too. How are you?
I'm okay. Thanks for asking. How was your weekend?
It was great.
What did you do?
I was on a brother's wedding.
Oh, that's right. And how
Yeah,
was the wedding? How
it
did
was
it go?
great. The weather was, as you know, sunny and warm, so it was a great way to spend to uh, go for a, um, we have a tradition uh, after the actual ceremony of the sign up, or how do you call it, and exchange the rings.
Yes,
Uh,
the wedding ceremony.
yeah, just married. We kind of mm, have a trip around the place that we live. For example,
Like in
it's
cars?
yeah, in cars. Yeah, and all the guests, almost all the guests, kind of um, have a trip together with just married. So, and then we went to actual hall or a room where we celebrated the wedding.
Wonderful. And for the celebration, do you dance? Do you?
Everything, because there was a special man. I don't know how do you call it in English, who managed the ceremony, the wedding. How do you call him?
The master of ceremonies, the
The
MC.
master. Yeah, MC. So it was fun. Yeah.
Good for you. Did you dance?
Not me, but just married. They had their own dance.
That sounds great. Thanks for sharing that with us, Andre. Ali, welcome back.
Abby.
How was your weekend?
It was a normal weekend, nothing special. What?
Pardon?
Oh, nothing special. I met some friends on Saturday. We talk and drink something
Mm-hmm.
with my friends. And on Sunday, I watch some TV shows, and we were hanging out with my classmates, some classmates, and gossiping. We were gossiping.
Are you talking about classmates from Verbling?
Yeah,
What were you gossiping about?
about our teachers.
What? Tell me right now, what was said about me?
It's a secret. I don't say.
You don't realize it was a public broadcast. I already saw.
No, you can't see.
That's what you think.
Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, now you're sweating. Now you're like, what? Mateo,
Hi, good morning.
good morning. How are you today?
Fine, thanks.
It's good to see you. Very good to see you. How was your weekend?
Oh, same, Ali. Nothing special.
Nothing special.
Wow.
I drank a lot of coffee.
Too much coffee. I like
Much
your
coffee.
I like your beard.
Uh, do you like my sorry, repeat.
I like
The name
I
is
like your beard.
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 Ah, Beard.
Like
Thanks.
beer, but with a D at the end.
No beer, no beer. I understand. Bird.
Beard.
Thank you.
Beard. Looks
Beard.
good. Good to have you back. Hello, Jesus. Welcome to the class. How are you today? Jesus, hello. Can you say hello on your microphone just so we can be sure that your audio is working? Oh, okay. So you're just going to listen today and participate in the chat? Okay. That's lovely. Thanks for coming, Jesus. Herman, welcome to the class.
Hi, teacher. Thank you.
Good to see you again. How was your weekend?
It was okay. I did some activities and went out with friends.
Wonderful. That sounds great. Thanks for sharing. Nice to have you with us this morning. And Mac. Hello, Mac.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm okay, and thanks for coming. Have I had you in a class before?
No, the first time I'm
That
here.
means you have to go through initiation. I'm just kidding. Tell us about yourself. Where are you from? What do you do?
So actually, I'm from Iraq. I'm living in Spain.
Okay. And what do you do in Spain?
So I'm doing a doctorate in computer science.
Designing computer science?
I'm doing a doctorate, a PhD in computer science.
In computer science. I'm sorry, I didn't understand. Very good. Excellent. How many years will that take you?
3 years.
Very cool. I have a friend who just he also went to university for computer science. He says there's lots of good career opportunities after, so good choice.
Yeah, that's good. Thank you.
Wonderful. Good to meet you, Mac. Thanks for joining our class.
Me
And
too.
Mustafa. Mustafa!
Teacher!
Hi, Mustafa.
How are you?
Hello. How are you, teacher? Good morning.
I am fantastic. Thank you for asking. It's nice to see you.
Nice to see you too, teacher.
How was your weekend?
It's good, normal weekend actually.
Yeah?
Yes. So nothing interesting actually in
No?
this weekend. Yeah. No
Well,
interesting. How about you? How was your weekend?
it was action-packed.
Action? What?
Wow,
Here, I'll
wow.
show you. Action-packed.
Mm-mm.
Can you use Google Chat? I can't see.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for telling me, Ali. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, me too, teacher.
Did you play in an action movie?
Andre, do you think I would be a good character for an action movie? I highly doubt.
Why not?
Maybe if you and me were together in the action movie, because we're both such crazy people.
Maybe I would save you.
Like this. Fly away. No, action-packed is an expression that simply means like full of activity. So you could say my morning is action-packed, my evening, my week, my year, whatever you want to say. But a period of time that's really busy or has a lot going on, that's how you can express it.
I understood, teacher. Okay.
So I worked on, well, on Friday night I went somewhere. I can't remember.
Friday night you worked?
Oh, I went to a new restaurant with one of the girls that I work with, and it was inside of a casino. And that's the first time in my life that I've been in a casino.
Wow.
Ah, wow.
But I didn't even play a slot. I wanted to, but they wouldn't let me. I said no. But no, it was just a restaurant, and they had like live music, and so I was dancing. I was the only one dancing though.
And no one can stop you.
Nope. Nope. I'm always the only one dancing. I find it rather annoying. Nobody wants to dance with me.
And you
Everybody's
dance
shy.
alone?
Alone! Can you believe it?
Nobody know your style.
I didn't even have a style. I was just being a little bit wild.
You don't had nothing for dancing?
What do you mean? Nobody wanted to dance with me, Mateo.
You
Just
scare
Nobody?
ask
other
someone.
people.
That's
Ah,
Canadian men
I
for
don't believe. I don't believe.
you. It's the
You
truth.
say the lies.
I never say lies.
She
And
is
then on
dancing.
Saturday I worked, but Saturday evening what did I do on Saturday evening? Oh, I went to a barbecue, and then yesterday I went to my friend's house. Her name is Christine. Most of you know her from pictures, and I just had I hung out with her and another friend, and that was it. But it was good. It was a good weekend.
Yeah, it's action.
Congratulations for your weekend.
Thank you, Mateo.
It's a better. Respect us.
Last night I went to bed very early at 10 o'clock because I thought I have to be good and ready for my students on Monday morning. So I'm well
Ooh.
rested and happy to be here. Today we're going to be talking about transportation. So let's start with Mustafa. Think of some different methods of transportation that you have used.
Car. And okay.
Mhm.
And
Car.
also what I can say, train.
Okay, very good. So what do you like about traveling by car?
It's fast, more fast, because in my country, teacher, the train is old, okay, here. So if you travel by car, it will be fast for you. So if you want to short time, cut the time for take a short time or something like that. So you have to go by a car maybe. So
Ah,
also, yeah, that's a problem actually. It's a big problem in my country. We have a slow train.
a slow train.
Yeah.
In 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 English, we have an expression, take the slow boat to China. It means when something takes you a long time to get there. Like, say, if you're in a traffic jam, you could say, I took the slow boat to China, meaning it took forever to get there.
Okay.
Good job. Thank you. What about Mac? Can you think about some different methods of transportation? Somebody has, there's an echo in the microphone. I can hear myself repeating. So if you guys could mute your microphones when you're not speaking, if you don't have headphones, that would be great. Sorry, Mac, go ahead.
So actually,
Herman, you just muted Mac while he was speaking. Sorry, Mac, can you open up your mic?
oh sorry.
There we
So
go.
I say there are many for transportation, such as car, train, and airplane,
Airplane?
then a boat. For me, fast way for transportation, I think is plane, but
Okay, very.
it's expensive. The second, it's expensive. Then we have a train, then a boat. Maybe it's both cheaper than train and airplane.
Have you
So
have you ever taken a boat, Mac?
yes,
Where did you take the boat to?
so I took it from Stockholm to Helsinki,
Hmm.
a ferry.
Okay, very good. And did you enjoy it?
Yes, I love it.
That's the nice thing about traveling by boat. It might not be the fastest, but it's probably the most enjoyable, right?
Yeah, it depends. For example, we have a boat for travel, and we have a boat for transportation things. It's take too many times. For example, transportation, petrol, use a boat, and other things. Well, then we have a plane. It depends of the travel where we go.
Hmm.
for the price, and it's fast. Then we
Okay.
have the fast train. It's called AVE.
A
It's
what?
AVE. In
Okay.
Spain, there's a fast train for traveling between cities. It's called AVE. It's about 300 kilometers per hour.
Okay. Thank you for sharing. Andre, what's your favorite method of transportation?
Favorite. The favorite one, I guess, it's by car.
Why do you like driving a car?
I don't know, because you control the situation.
Mm-hmm.
If you drive, you control. But if you go by bus or on the train, you're not in control. But if you want to spend time just relaxing, I think the train or the bus is is more convenient.
Absolutely.
But
You know what?
usually I commute to my work by I use the metro.
Okay. Good to know. You're environmentally friendly.
Maybe.
Good boy. You know what I love about having a car, Andre, is it's like your own little personal compartment. Like you can keep things there with you,
Mhm.
so as you're traveling, you can have access to them. Whereas if you're traveling by metro all the time, then you have to carry everything with you, right?
Yeah, right. And you can sing. You-
Of course. Actually, the other day, you'll never believe it, I might be getting a ticket in the mail. I was driving and singing, and I ran right through a red light.
Wow.
It was really scary. It didn't even register in my brain until like way after, and I was like, oh, that light was red, and I looked behind me, and all the cars were stopped. See what
Sometimes
happens?
this happens, yeah.
None of you will ever want to drive with me.
And did you or have you been pulled over or something? No?
No,
No.
no, no one. But I think there might have been a camera.
Uh-huh. And you didn't
So
receive any
You will receive
fees
a
or what? How do you
ticket.
call it?
tickets.
Tickets.
Not yet. Not yet.
You're lucky.
I've been checking the mail every day, but I still might get one. Very possible. I'll be,
Maybe camera doesn't work.
hopefully not. Hopefully not. But I'll have to teach you many, many English lessons in order to pay for it, because in Canada it's probably like $500 for running a red light.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
let's hope that it doesn't happen.
Yeah, I don't know, teacher, sorry. I don't know if in Canada, same in US, maybe, like in South US, the police car, like hidden under maybe the bridge or something like that.
Yes, of course.
So when you are walking fast by your car, then they will go behind you suddenly, and you don't know. Okay, so be careful. Maybe some police car hiding or something like that.
I know.
Actually.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
speed
yeah.
or break the
Yeah.
law, but I do run red lights occasionally. I I feel like that's the my main problem driving is running red lights. Hi, Elena. Welcome to the class.
Hello, hello, Abby.
Good to see you.
Hello. Yeah, me too.
Would you rather take a plane or a train? And tell me why.
Um, it depends on situation.
Hmm.
How much time I can spend for this. If I could spend some time, I prefer train
Okay.
because I can see different views. I can relax, and yeah, it could be very picturesque. But if I have no time and I have searched some destination, I should research it in short time. I prefer traveling by plane.
Very good. Excellent. Thanks for sharing. I think the nice thing about a train is you don't have to go through the same security as you do for an airplane, which can take a lot of time, right?
Yeah, it's also plus.
Good answer. Thank you for sharing that with us. Anybody else have a comment about their favorite method of transportation?
Sorry, teacher, I want to mention about maybe I didn't notice that in US, but we have here in our country, maybe in also a near country, like a garage. When you want to travel maybe to another city, you go there and rent a car, okay?
Yeah.
So the driver will take you there. So it's not your personal car maybe, but they will take you there.
Like a taxi service?
Yeah, like a taxi service, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, with the different size, maybe a small or a big or something like that, okay?
Okay. Very interesting. Herman,
Yes, teacher.
do you ever get car sick, air sick, or seasick?
Okay. What is car stick?
Car sick is when you're driving in your car and you feel nauseated.
Okay. Just when I travel in a bus.
When you travel what?
In a bus.
In a boat, so seasick.
Okay, seasick.
Is it this motion?
Yes, yes, like that.
Sometimes that makes people seasick, so they can't go on like a cruise or something like that. Anybody else in the class get car sick or seasick?
What's car sick, teacher?
Car sick's when you're in the car and you feel nauseous because of the motion of the vehicle. Maybe you're reading a book while somebody else is driving, and it makes you feel sick.
Okay, so maybe you will bag from your mouth also.
Maybe
If
you will
you
what?
Vomit.
Yeah, if
What
you
did
help
you
me,
call
Ali. What's Ali?
You talking about vomit?
Like blah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, when I was a child, I was like I have that headache in my head when I in the car, but not I didn't do that maybe one time only when I was a child, but then when I now I don't have problem with that.
Yeah.
Maybe when you are looking to the outside of the car a lot and focus, you will have that headache in your. Some people have that, not all of people.
Yeah, I only get it, Mustafa, if I read not while I'm driving, but while somebody else is driving. If I'm reading in the vehicle or my eyes are down for a long time, I feel really, really car sick. So I can't read in a vehicle. Anybody else want to share about if they
Yeah, me have the same feeling. When I don't drive, when I am just like a passenger,
Yeah.
and somebody started to smoke in a car. Oh, it started to be disgusting for me being in this car. It's impossible to continue.
So it makes you feel sick if you smell cigarettes while you're in a car?
Yeah.
You got your head out the window.
Yeah, I always ask open the window because I can't. Yeah. And if in this car, it just there are some. I can feel the that somebody before me smoked, and it could be the same situation with me.
I see.
If I feel that somebody smoked, okay.
Interesting. So you're very sensitive to secondhand smoke.
Yeah.
Ali?
Unfortunately.
Ali, thanks for sharing, Elena. Ali, what were you going to say?
I just wanted to say, are you reading when you are driving? You are traveling in the car?
Never.
Why you gave that example?
Because lots of times if I'm a passenger in the car, I'll either have my phone and I'll be reading, or I'll be reading a book or something like that.
Oh, notebook. Okay, I understand.
What do
Maybe
you
that's
mean?
why I'm running so many red lights. I've got my book and I'm driving like this.
Be careful next time.
I know. Trust me, Mustafa, I will be. I forgot to tell you guys, my lemon car was broken into. Somebody came and tried to steal my lemon. So,
Really?
yes.
Lemon, lemonade.
Yeah, lemon.
Lemon became a lemonade.
What does it
Who
mean,
stole my
lemon?
lemonade?
Who wants to take your
You said
lemon?
lemon.
I know.
It's a
Mateo,
juice.
a lemon is an idiom for an old, crappy car.
Oh, sorry.
That's
I don't
okay.
like the idiom.
Usually you push the car.
It's tricky for me.
So I said somebody tried to steal my old car.
Wow.
Lemon,
Did
old crappy
did he
car.
fix it?
Ah, you have an
Smart
old
person.
car.
Yeah, somebody gave me their car to use while I'm in Canada, and it's been causing me nothing but problems. Victor, what were you going to say?
I said, did he or she fix this car before
No.
he tried to steal that?
He took a pair of scissors and he busted the lock on the outside, and then he took the scissors and he put them in the ignition, like where the key is supposed to go,
Mm-hmm.
and he broke the scissors inside of the ignition.
Wow.
Wow.
So when I went into the car in the morning, I was half asleep apparently. I didn't notice that he had broken the lock on the door. I just opened the door and I sat down, and when I went to put the key in, it wouldn't go in. And
Wow, beautiful.
Do you have any photo with
Cool.
your car?
no, I
Your
don't. I could
your
send you
car
some
photo?
though. Me and the lemon.
Yes, show us your lemon.
My lemon's gonna do the ice bucket challenge.
So, teacher, your car was in front of your house and that happened?
It was
Or
parked at the end of the property, so it's a ways away.
oh, okay.
Do you
I
clean
see.
your car very often, or
Often. It's very clean. It's just old and crappy. Okay, Victor,
Yeah.
victim?
we have to get back on track. Would you ever like to go on a cruise? Why or why not?
Yes, I would like to go on a cruise if I will have my laptop with me. Nothing will change for me, and access to internet, of course.
Why do you need your laptop on the cruise?
Because it's my favorite thing to to sit in front of my laptop.
You like to hang out in front of your computer. Well, you could do that on top of a ship and watch the ocean. It would be quite nice, I think.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Good. Anybody else in the class ever been on a cruise? I went. When I was
I never.
17, I did.
Wow.
Would you like to go on a cruise, Mateo?
I think maybe yes. I don't know because I never try. Maybe I have scary with the big cries because if we have a problem in the sea, after for me it's I'm afraid um,
I understand. Like what happened in
going
Corsica.
under the sea.
Icebergs. Afraid of icebergs.
Look, same Titanic.
If there's icebergs in the water, I'm not interested in the cruise. Let's just put it that way.
You never know.
Matteo, like what happened in Corsica with the cruise ship there in Italy?
Corsica is an island.
Do you remember what happened though? The cruise came and it crashed. Was in the news.
Not in Corsica. It's a small island in Italy. Yes, the cruise Costa cruise.
Yes, exactly. Sorry,
Yes,
I thought it was
because the captain is stupid.
apparently.
Was stupid. Much stupid. But Italian. Unfortunately.
Those Italians. You got to watch out for them. I'm telling you. All right. Anybody else have a comment about if you'd like to go on a cruise, why or why not?
Teacher, just I have a comment, please, about the cruise. Is the cruise you meaning by that travel through the sea?
Yeah, but it's more like a vacation travel through the sea. So the actual vacation is being on the boat and traveling around different islands. You eat on the cruise, you sleep on it, you receive entertainment. That's just okay.
Okay.
Good. Okay, let's get started with our reading activity. And why don't we have Mac? Do you want to start us off?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to get you to read just the highlighted part of the first paragraph, okay?
Okay. There are many different kinds of transportation. People use different kinds of transportation for different reasons. For short journeys, people often use small personal transportation such as bicycle or scooter. People also ride a bicycle for exercise.
Excellent. Okay, let's repeat the word journeys.
Journeys,
Excellent. Bicycles.
bicycle,
Scooter.
scooter.
Scooter. Perfect. Good. Any questions on the vocabulary?
Maybe how do you call water bicycle? Wave runner or something? How do you call it?
A water bicycle.
I mean, when you go on water.
What?
Not bicycle, bike. Water bike.
Do you mean like a Sea-Doo?
Wave.
A Sea-Doo?
I'm not sure. My dictionary says it's a wave runner or something.
A wave. I'm not sure I know what that is. I'm going to look it up, Andre. I'm going to look it up. Can you Google it and send me a link for the image and then I can see it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you for reading that first, Mac. Matteo, could you read the rest of that first paragraph?
Okay. For longer journeys, people might drive their car or truck. Some people prefer to ride a motorcycle. People often use their personal transportation to get to work, to go shopping, or to run errands. People also take a ride or a drive on the weekends.
Excellent. Good job. So any questions?
What does it mean, errand? Run errands.
Errands. Errands are things that you need to accomplish outside of the house. For example, paying bills, grocery shopping.
Okay. Okay.
What kind of errands do you have to run, Matteo?
Normally in a day, I'm going postal office sometimes, bank sometimes.
Exactly. Very good. So those are all different errands that you have to run, okay?
Okay.
Excellent. Any other questions about the first paragraph? Who in the class has a scooter? Nobody has a Vespa?
Vespa. You like Vespa?
I do. All right, let's continue. Oh, go ahead, Ali. What was it?
No, I didn't say anything.
Okay. Mustafa, read the next part for us.
Okay. There are different kinds of public transportation as well as personal transportation. Many people take a bus or subway to school or to work in the morning. Some people take a taxi to get to where they want to go. Some cities have trams or cable cars for passengers to take.
Excellent. Trams.
Trams, trams,
Trams.
trams,
Careful with your R. Trams.
trams, trams.
You want to
I
lower your
have,
R.
yeah, the R is a problem, big problem for me.
That's okay. We can work on that another time. Good job. Excellent reading. And Victor, can you read the rest of that paragraph, please?
Electric trams are a good way to save energy and reduce the amount of pollution in large cities. Too much traffic and transportation cause a lot of air and noise pollution. Some cities have carpool programs to reduce the amount of traffic and pollution in their city. Carpools are people who travel together in one car.
Excellent. Victor, your reading is fantastic.
Thank you.
So,
I'm trying.
you are. You're doing awesome. Okay, so any questions on the vocabulary for this paragraph? Ali, what are some good ways to reduce traffic? What do you think? What is a good way to reduce traffic?
The best way is walking to your work.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And use public transportation.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe use some cars consume less oil or gas. I don't know.
Absolutely.
Maybe electric cars, something like that.
For sure. Has anyone ever tried carpooling?
Oh, carpooling. I know this, but I never try.
Okay. What is carpooling?
Carpooling, it's maybe when someone have a car and ask the other people if they going with his in this car, sharing expenses. So sharing some money.
Sharing expenses is perfect, Mateo.
Ah, okay.
Excellent. Very good. Has anybody in the class ever carpooled?
Yes.
Tell me why, Mac. When and why?
So it's cheaper than sometimes the bus and train, and for the uh, to reduce the noise of pollution.
Excellent. Very good. So do you still carpool right now?
No.
Okay, very good. Anybody else in the class?
It is convenient when you are not driving and it's not your car.
That's true. When somebody else does the driving, it's definitely nice. Very good. Okay, let's
Sorry,
continue.
teacher.
Yeah?
Teacher, sorry, but can you explain more about carpooling because it's not clear for me until now?
Absolutely. So when you carpool, it's when say if you have 5 people that work together, or they work in the same area.
Okay.
Instead of 5 people all taking their vehicles to work, they all get in one vehicle. Maybe they meet in a location that's close to their houses, and they all get in one vehicle, and one person drives all 5 people to work. So instead of 5 cars driving, there's only 1 car driving.
Okay, so this is the process called carpooling.
Yes.
The process.
The process.
Okay, okay.
You could also say, do you want to carpool?
Okay.
Okay, so it could be used as a verb.
Yeah.
Okay.
There are a lot of websites for
Yes.
take carpooling.
Yeah, for large distance.
Exactly. It's very popular here in Canada, Elena, especially for people who work outside of a city, or maybe they live outside the city and they need to transport into a city to work, like Vancouver or Toronto. Anyone who works in the city, they'll all carpool together. They'll go together.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's great. I've never done it personally, but I've never lived far away from work either, so it's good for people who live a long distance from work.
Somebody wanted to carpooling with you.
Sorry?
in your lemon.
Yeah, nobody wants to carpool with me. We don't know if we'll get to work. That's the problem. I don't want to have to buy a car, but I think I might need to have to do that one day. Okay. Because I don't like the lemon, Ali. I don't feel very safe driving at 11 o'clock at night in the middle of Vernon, which is not the safest town in Canada.
But maybe it could be an advantage for you. Maybe police don't give ticket for you.
They feel sorry for me. They say, this poor girl driving this old car. We won't make her pay anything.
Yeah,
But it depends of person.
Yeah, actually, maybe if the cost of fixing the car became more than the cost of buying a new car, then you will change your mind. Yeah.
Exactly. I will let you know either way. I'm sure you'll hear about it.
Okay.
Okay, so you understand what carpooling is?
Okay, I understand. So thank you, teacher.
Perfect. Let's go ahead and get started. Victor, you read last, so Ali, are you ready?
No.
Well, too bad. You're going to have to read the next part.
Okay. Some people have jobs that require them to use special kind of transportation. A chauffeur drives wealthy people around in a limousine. A pilot flies an airplane or perhaps even a helicopter. Factory workers might need to operate a forklift.
Excellent. Can you please repeat the word chauffeur?
Chauffeur.
Perfect. It's a French word. It just means driver.
Oh yeah, chauffeur.
Okay. And Andre,
The person with a cap.
Exactly.
Okay.
Do you have one, Matteo?
In the future. Maybe I will have. Because I don't like drive car.
Well, if you pay me really good, I can be your chauffeur, but we might run a few red lights.
If I pay you, you want?
Yes, I'll be your chauffeur.
Oh, okay, no problem. I write in my agenda.
He likes living on the edge. He likes to live risky. Okay.
Okay.
But not in Italy.
That's true.
I don't recommend it to you to do it.
No, not in Italy.
In Canada, it's okay, but in Italy.
No, but I would leave the Italy, no problem.
You would leave Italy?
No, leave.
Leave.
I would leave it.
Okay.
You know?
Yes,
Okay.
I understand. Andre, are you ready?
I don't know. Yes.
Go ahead.
Truck drivers drive large trucks to transport goods to places far away. Astronauts need to know how to fly and control a spaceship. Race car drivers need to know how to drive very fast. Many people think that this is an exciting but dangerous job.
Excellent. Good reading. Fantastic. Any questions on the vocabulary for that?
What does it
What
mean?
is forklift?
Astronautas?
Okay, so we have astronauts and forklift. A forklift, it's a vehicle that is designed to lift crates or boxes, Andre. So it's got two things that come out the front of the vehicle, and they slide underneath a box or a crate, and they lift it high up into the air.
Ah, I know.
You know what it is?
Sometimes containers, maybe.
Yeah, I know.
The elevator.
It's kind of like an elevator, yes, in that it lifts things up.
Okay.
And an astronaut, Mac, is a person who is trained to travel in a spacecraft. So they fly to the moon, for example.
Yes. It's clear, thank you.
You're welcome. Anyone else have a question about the vocabulary?
Job?
Job? Alid, is it time for a spank? That is not a real question. Let's continue. Let's go down to Elena with the next one here.
People use different kinds of transportation when they travel or go on vacation. For long journeys, travelers often take an airplane. Some flights are short, others are very long. It depends on where you want to go. Some travelers like to go on a cruise. This is a journey on a very luxurious ship.
Excellent. Luxurious.
Luxurious.
Excellent. Much better. Mac, have you read?
Yeah, I will repeat.
Just wait 1 second. Jesus, do you want to try reading, or do you still want to just listen? Okay, Matt, go ahead and read that for us.
Okay. The ship has many facilities and recreational activities for passengers to take part in. The cruise ship sails on the ocean and stops at various ports along the way. Passengers can debark the ship and explore different kinds of local cultures and lifestyles. Then they can buy souvenirs to take home.
Excellent. Thank you, Mac. Can you please repeat the word facilities?
Facilities.
And ports?
Ports.
Excellent. Any questions on our last paragraph?
What does it mean? Souvenirs?
Whoa, there's a noise. Souvenirs.
Souvenirs.
Souvenirs are things that you take from a country to remind you of them. So, for example, if you travel to Canada, you might take something from Canada that you bring home with you, and it reminds you of your trip.
Okay.
Okay, and Andre, you asked about debark. It's
just to make sure to get from the ship, right?
Yeah. So embark is to get on the ship and go, and debark is to get off the ship.
Okay, thank you.
Can you guys mute your microphones if you're not talking? I think there's just noises. Good. So, any questions or comments about cruise ships, about traveling, about different methods of transportation? Whoops. All right, let's finish off with our discussion. Each of you is going to ask a question for someone else. Let's start with Mustafa. Choose a question for someone else in the class.
Okay. 5. Do you think carpools are a good idea? Why? For Ali. Okay. Can you hear me, teacher?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
Okay.
For me,
Yes. 5.
yeah, I think it's a good idea. Usually, in my city or in my country, people some people work the same place, and it's far away, maybe more than 50 kilometer. People use carpools. Uh, I notice usually teachers use carpools in my city, and it's a good idea, I think.
So Ali, what's the advantage of using this type of transportation?
It's, uh, I think, comfortable than the bus or something like that, because uh, your friend pick up you from your house, and usually they know each other. They are friends, and they
Yeah.
work the same place, and uh, when you travel, your
So
friends are near you. You can talk to them, and you
yeah,
can talk each other, and it's cheaper than the public transportation, I think.
yeah, yeah.
That's
That's I think this is a good point. Yeah. Do you think it will the traffic will become less when we use this transportation type?
uh, I it depends. I think, for example, for people, if for people in a carpool, uh, uh, maybe all of them use bus or train. uh, it means many people use one device. All the people use bus or train. I think it's better for environment or pollution. But if each one use their own car, it's better, I think.
Okay,
Okay,
thank you.
I'm gonna ask. Good job, you guys. I'm gonna ask Victor a question. Victor, do you always wear your seatbelt when you ride in a car, and why?
Yes, I always wear my seatbelt when I'm driving my car because it make a noise when I don't do that.
Ding, ding,
Yeah,
ding.
Oh my God.
You can buy a fake one to
no,
make quite.
it's
Vic,
became my habit. Uh, I every time do that. It's I don't know. Even
good.
if I travel by passenger, I as well wear my seatbelt
Wow, look at Victor.
That's good. It's good. That's a good way to be.
because
Um,
I have a friend and he own kind of car repairing, and he told me many stories about uh, people
The solution
who doesn't
is
wear seatbelt.
all right. I'm gonna ask Elena a question. Have you ever been abroad, Elena? Where would you like to go, or where did you go? Sorry.
Thank you, Abby, for your questions. Yes, I have been abroad. I was in Thailand, Egypt, Turkey, Spain, Canada, United States, France, Italy.
Wow,
What
you
else?
traveled a
Yeah,
lot.
If you
yeah.
you
I
say
like it.
where you haven't been, it's easy maybe.
Yeah.
No, there are a lot of plays. There are a lot of plays for my long life. it will be enough.
Beautiful. Thanks for sharing that with us, Elena.
Thank you, Abby, for your question.
Andre, have you ever, or do you ever ride a bicycle? How often and where do you go?
Yes, I have ridden the bicycle, and how often? Not anymore, actually. I don't remember actually what was the last time I rode a bicycle.
Mm-hmm. Do you do it for recreation or to get to work when you did?
No, just in the childhood to have fun. To,
Very nice. Thanks for sharing that with us. Matteo? You hear chip, chip, chip? I think that's the birds.
Yes, wow, beautiful. Chip, 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 chip.
I think it's from me.
Matteo, would you like to be a truck driver? Why or why not?
Truck driver. It's a big car. Okay. This car I like.
You would like it?
Yes, this kind of car. Yes. But your question is, I like drive this car?
Number 15. Would you like to be a truck driver as your career?
15. Would you like to be a truck driver? Oh, no, absolutely. No. I don't like make a truck driver. No, because I don't like driver.
Well, there you go. Yeah, if you have a chauffeur, but your career is being a truck driver, that might be a little weird.
I like what is the name? A big truck with a big tires.
Semi-truck.
Semi?
Semi-truck.
Semi-truck. Wow.
Lots of fun. But that is all the time we have. So I have to let you guys go. I have one class, and then I think I'll be back for 2 more group classes in the afternoon. Hopefully we will see you guys in a bit. Thanks for coming. Do you guys have any questions?